Hey, welcome back, my awesome students. So, a lot of you are asking me what IDE I have been using, and I'm going to tell you, I've been using IntelliJ IDEA from JetBrains, okay? It's just an IDE that I've been using. You know, you can use any IDE, any text editor you want. Doesn't really matter. I like it because I have the little, well, there are a lot of reasons, but I like that I got the terminal right here, okay? Visual Studio Code has the terminal right there. It has a shortcut to open the terminal. I think it's Control comma or Command comma in Mac or something like that, or I think Shift or something like that. But you can look it up. But anyway, let's go ahead. The first thing that we need for Stripe is to download our package. Okay, there is a lot of code that we save ourselves from writing if we get a package, and of course we need their package because they have a specific package for us to communicate with their API. So we're gonna have to use a little bit of a lot of object-oriented programming, and I know some of you are brand new to that, but it's okay. I'm going to explain a little bit to it, but I have a course on OOP, PHP, object-oriented programming. So make sure that if you don't know object-oriented programming, you should know it, okay? Because it's super important, especially when you're learning to build advanced applications, all right? So make sure that you have this program here called Composer installed, okay? And if you don't have it, make sure you do. Composer, getcomposer.org, okay? You can download it for Windows or download it for Mac, okay? Because this is a package manager for PHP. We're going to be able to download all types of plugins and stuff for our applications using this. I probably maybe mentioned this somewhere in the course. But anyway, make sure that you follow direction. This is for Mac right here, okay? And they do have Windows. Windows is actually easier to install because in Windows you can just download the installer and click it and follow the directions. Very simple. This here, you just copy this into your terminal, open your terminal, copy this first line, boom, and paste it, and then the next one, copy and paste it, and keep doing that to the next until you're done, okay? And then you grab your Composer, whatever you downloaded it to. So if you open your terminal or your command prompt, and well, for Windows you don't need a command prompt, okay? But for Mac it's actually better with a command prompt. So wherever you are in your command prompt, or should I say terminal, you're just it's gonna download a program called Composer like this, okay? So every time you want to use Composer, you're going to have to type this, Composer that far. But if you follow this and you execute this command right here, sudo nv composer that far to this here, to this directory, you can use it as me, just like me. You're going to be able to just do that, Composer, okay? Just like that. So basically what we're doing here is we're moving this Composer that far to a USR local bin directory, into this directory bin, and we are renaming it to be Composer. And any program that you transfer to this bin directory, any program, you can execute it from anywhere in your computer by typing the name of it, okay? We are renaming this file Composer, but it's still the same program. So now you can access this anywhere in your website. Anywhere in your computer. This is for Mac users. For Windows, you should not have that problem. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this. So I'm using Composer now because I have it installed in my computer. And I'm going to execute the require command to require Stripe. I believe it's called Stripe /Stripe .php. Hyphen PHP. Or dash, whatever you want to call that. And that's going to download the package, and you're going to see the new vendor folder in your root directory, which is for me ecom, okay? So you can see that it's here. Okay, so now I'm going to also install another package that we're going to use to be saving our information, because we have some sensitive information like the Stripe keys. Okay, the private key and the public key, those are sensitive information that you don't share with anybody. Okay, I believe you cannot create another key in Stripe. I think you have to ask them, so never share it. Okay, so we're gonna include this package that is going to prevent, you know, other people from seeing our information. It's going to be a .system file. So let's download this package. It's called vlucas.php.env. So vlucas php.dot env, env. Let me see if I got it correctly. Yep, that's it. Perfect. All right, so now that we have those packages, make sure that your composer is running right, you know, correct, that you're able to do it, and just make sure that those packages are inside here. Like for me, Stripe is there, and the vlucas package. Okay, I'll see you in the next lecture where we're going to test these packages just to make sure they work. See you in the next lecture.